G'day guys. So, review time. I've got two products to review for you today for beginners. So people that are just starting out into Locksport, they want a lock that is going to help them progress and learn as much as they can. And will give them a very good foundation to build off. Well, I have two products here that are perfect for beginners. The first one I'm going to talk about is this awesome acrylic see-through training lock. This is by Sparrows, and straight off the bat you can tell it's got a Schlage key. So we are dealing, if I turn around the right way, we are dealing with a Schlage keyway. So you've got a little bit of paracentric keyway, a little bit of warding just in the centre there. From what I found out, these are the most common keyways styles in America. This one is populated with all standard pins. So for beginners, you always want to start off with standard pins. Once you master them, you can move on to spools. Once you master them, you can move on to serrated, mushrooms, T-pins, you name it. As you progress through, this is a fantastic lock. As I said, it's made from acrylic, so it's quite heavy duty. I was a little bit hesitant at first when I saw this being an acrylic lock, because we all know about these cheap Chinese $3 see-through locks, acrylic, terrible, shocking tolerances, you know, don't learn anything as much like from feel and feedback and everything. Learn shit all from this, and they're not repinnable. This is just acrylic perfection. I've been picking on this all day today, some last night, and I have not one bad thing to say about picking wise. 5-pinner. This key has some awesome bitting, so super high cut right at the front of the bat. Then you got low cut, and then goes up again. As for feedback, this actually has a binding order. All the little vibrations and everything that you pick up through when you're picking, so when you put your pick in there, you can feel the tolerances on the pins, everything. This is a fantastic little lock. So I was saying, I'm blown away. Really impressed. It is repinnable, so as I was saying, once you progress through, you can take the circlip off the back here, take all the pins out, repin it, and use it as you progress along. Tolerances, fantastic, awesome little lock. One of the things I like about it as well, it's got this nice little curve to the bottom just here, along the length of it, and along the width of it. There's a bit of a curve in there as well, which makes it super comfortable. If you're left-handed, you can hold it in your hand, put your tension wrench in your finger, and you can see what's going on as you're picking. Same if you're right-handed. Again, super comfortable. I've been holding my hand all day, and I haven't got sore or anything. Super comfortable to use. For beginners, absolutely fantastic. You can get a direct line of correlation between what you're feeling through the pick. You can actually see it at the same time, so it will help you progress at quite a fast rate. I wish I actually had one of these when I first started. I'll probably be more advanced in my picking now if I had one of these than I am. Only downside to it that I can see is it's acrylic, so if you put it in a box of stuff like other locks, and you know, you got a little toolbox, you put everything in, you carry it around, it probably will get scratched up to a point where you won't be able to see them, and you can see all my fingerprints on it at the moment, which is the only real downside I can see to this. The other thing, if you put serrated pins in here and you pick on this something shocking, you might, you know, wear out the chambers a little bit. which the tolerances would start getting really bad. But I was saying I've been picking on this, raking this, everything today, putting it through quite a bit of hell, and it still works beautifully. Feedback's fantastic, binding, everything. Really, really good little lock. This bad boy is only $40, which I think is an absolute bargain for this. For the amount you're going to learn, it is well worth it. $40 from, link in the description, www.locksmithstoolbox.com. Absolute bargain. If you're a bit hesitant about getting all scratched up and all that, they have a fantastic one, another one here. This is the Sparrows Cutaway, and you probably recognise this as the lock that they use for their progressive set for beginners. But again, being a beginner one, this is set up with standard pins, so once you master them you can progress and move along. Again, it is repinnable by using, if you got one of them tail pieces, you can take the core out, repin it, put it all back together. Work on this, the craftsmanship is absolutely fantastic. Again, 5-pin lock, and if I take the key out, if I line it up, we have Acrylic Keyway again, which, as I was saying before, I found out is the most common style keyway in America. Not so much in Australia, we mainly get the C4 here. Pretty good bidding on this one, and again they've taken the Schlage key, they've ground it down, put in this awesome little knurled knob, and put a roll pin in just there, so it's not going to come loose, it's not going to fall out or anything like that. Again, tolerances, feedback on this, I've put this through some hell today. Absolutely fantastic. You can see I started to wear in the pins a little bit along the sides here because I was really trying to put some stress into this, see how it would stand. No complaints. This bad boy is an absolute bargain at the locksmithstoolbox.com. $30 for this is absolutely fantastic. Awesome prices on all their stuff. But for beginners, well worth it. I mean, you will progress a lot faster and learn a lot more by being able to clearly see what you're feeling, and more so as you progress through and learn about all the other pins and everything. I'm actually thinking, since quite a few people have been talking about the floating wafer pins and how they react in a lock, this is a perfect one. I'm going to repin with all the floating wafer pins in the top, and then I'll pick it so that you can actually see what's going on. Only downside to this one that I can find through mucking around and playing around with it is this is for a right-hander, this one here. So you'll have to buy, if you're left-handed like me, you can buy the left-handed one, which has the window cut out on the right-hand side here instead of the left for the right-handed pickers. Whereas the acrylic is both, you can see all the way through, so it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. But for $30, absolute bargain. You can see absolutely everything that's going on. Fantastic little locks, perfect for beginners. So stay tuned. Hopefully next week I'll be doing another review on Wednesday. I'm going to try and do these reviews each Wednesday on a fantastic pick kit for beginners. So I want to spend the next week, playing with it, seeing how it goes, and then, do a review on it. So stay tuned for the floating wafer pins and for the rest of the reviews. So head over to www.locksmithstoolbox.com and have a look at these bad boys and order some while you're on there. Fantastic prices and an awesome Australian company. So that pretty much wraps up this review. Hope you all enjoyed it, and please share these videos out to beginners. We'll try and get some more people into this awesome sport. I cannot recommend it enough. Absolutely fantastic. So as always follow the codes, keep Locksport legal, don't go doing anything stupid. Come and join us on Discord at Extraordinary League of Pickers. I've made so many new friends on there, learnt a lot of new stuff, great conversations, you name it. It's absolutely fantastic. Definitely come and join us on there. If you'd like to get in contact with me for a link for the Discord, send us an email at darkartslockpicking@gmail.com and I'll get back to you. Don't forget to come check us out on Instagram at darkartslockpicking. Put up photos of what's going on and everything like that in the background. Also on Facebook, the same thing, and you can find us on Twitter at darkartslock. Please hit that subscribe button. I'll try and make a few videos a week, depending on work and everything else. And turn notifications on, which is either on this side or wherever it is. I can't remember. But yeah, and if you like what you see, don't forget to give a thumbs up. And until next time, cheers, guys.